Hello, everybody. Hi, Tags. Hi, Charlie. I love Twitch ads. Well, it's a necessary evil. I know that so you can make sure audio is working and all that, but I still find it funny that you are technically going live 5 minutes earlier when you're already going live 30 minutes early. Here's the thing, Charlie. The other reason that I start the stream 5 minutes earlier is so I can run an ad break during the first 5 minutes, and that means that the next hour of the actual stream is pre-roll free. So it's a very practical thing for me to start 5 minutes early. So, because that's the thing, right? Like, one of the biggest turn-offs for smaller Twitch streaming, like watching smaller Twitch streamers, is, you know, clicking on an ad and clicking on a stream and then being like, oh great, now I have to sit through a minute of pre-roll ads because I just tuned into the stream. And the only way to get rid of them is to do an ad break. So, yeah, that's why I do it. I've been sub for so long that I forgot that you have ads. Yeah, well, I mean, that's just how it is, you know. You can turn off like scheduled ad breaks, but you can never get rid of pre-rolls unless you do like actual ad breaks yourself. So there's no getting rid of ads entirely, unfortunately. Well, actually, not necessarily, unfortunately, because I do get very, very slight ad revenue, so it is important, just not as important as other things. Anyway, let me get onto the screen now. Oh, lol. Why is the mouse locked in place? That was strange. But yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't realize they had, like, preambles for the streams now. Interesting. You can tell we're in a new era when Nintendo has their own, they're using the shapes again from the Nintendo Switch 2 ad. They're apparently obsessed with these shapes. But I would rather listen to my own Nintendo music than to their music that they're playing that is not Nintendo music. It's just, like, random other music. Got a Smash music playlist going at the moment. This isn't the Tetris I remember. To be fair, Tetris nowadays is like really different, especially if you play like Tetris, like Puyo Puyo Tetris. That's very, very different. They're going up into the sky. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. So, for anybody that isn't aware, a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase is when the entire focus of the Direct is third parties, so there will not be any first-party Nintendo announcements here. However, it is possible that we will see Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, because technically speaking, that is a third-party game, because Koei Tecmo is developing that, not Nintendo. Nintendo is just supervising and publishing, so it's very possible that that Age of Imprisonment will show up. I don't know if it will, but it's a possibility. Hey Liz, Biden silking my song right now. It's those fuck-ass things in episode 1 of Digital Circus that stole Zooble, the Gloinks. I can't believe the Gloinks are in the Nintendo Direct. Oh no, the Vine boom. Before I started the stream, I was watching a streamer play Deltarune Chapter 4, and she just got up to she just met Gerson, and she's like, oh my god, this is amazing. The last thing I was expecting was for Gerson to show up. She's very fun to watch. Her reactions are great. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else might show up here. Like a major third party. We'll probably get another trailer for Elden Ring now that I think about it, because we still don't have the release date for the Switch 2 version of Elden Ring, so that'll probably get shown here, right? And yeah, probably Silksong too, because that comes out. Well, we don't know when it's coming out, but it's got a playable demo at Gamescom, which is in August. So they'll probably give a release date. I'd be worried if they didn't have anything to show here, because it's like, you know, the game is apparently close to release, you know? Like, it's apparently coming out this year, so you guys should probably have something ready before you release your playable demo at Gamescom. Like, not release, but like, you know, have a playable demo at Gamescom. But yeah. So what? Age of Imprisonment might show up. Silksong will probably show up. Just hope games are here. Oh, you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Professor Layton in the New World of Steam. I would love to see more of that. I want to find out if they've retained the voice actors. Whether Professor Layton's still being voiced by, I can't remember what his name is, but like, you know, the same voice actor. Because so far the only footage we've gotten of Professor Layton has been Japanese, so yeah. Random Square Enix game. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Someone on Blue Sky reported that they're apparently doing a new Octopath Traveler game called Octopath Traveler 0. I've never played Octopath Traveler, but I know a lot of people love those games, so they'll be happy about that. Which makes sense, because like that game, I guess it's a game series now because there's 2 games, but like, that's a very popular series of games, Octopath Traveler, so I would not be surprised if they keep doing more. This remix of Beneath the Mask is so good. They're like a modern turn-based Seiken Densetsu 3. You say that like I know what Seiken Densetsu 3 is, but I'll take your word for it. Is it like a multiple protagonist game from a while back? Maybe that Marvel beat-em-up will be here? Which one? There's like so many, it feels like. Feels like there's so many Marvel beat-em-ups these days. The original Japanese version of Trials of Mana. Oh, I didn't realize it had that name. It plays nothing like the remake. Okay, that makes sense. That explains the name difference. But yeah, if that report is correct, we'll probably see that new Octopath Traveler game announced. Marvel Rivals for Switch 2. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I could not care less about Marvel Rivals, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, all I think when I watch it is third-person Overwatch with Marvel characters, and that's, like, I did not enjoy playing Overwatch 1 or 2, so I really don't think like it being on the Switch 2 would be enough to convince me to play it. DC Allies for Switch 2. What the fuck is DC Allies? Oh, is that? Oh, that's like the DC opposite of Marvel Rivals. I see. I stand by my opinion that all hero shooters would benefit from being 12v12 like TF2. Well, thing is, while I do think that would be good, at the end of the day, a brand new hero shooter coming out and being 12v12 would be very unsustainable, because the struggle for new hero shooters is player counts, right? And if your matches are 12v12, that's going to make the amount of games that are being played significantly reduced. And obviously TF2 can afford to do that because it's TF2, right? Like, it's popular enough for that. But like, for a brand new game, they kind of need to be around the like 4v4, 5v5, maybe 6v6 realm. That's something I'm concerned about with a hero shooter that I've been following recently called Hard Electric. Its gimmick is that it's 4v4, v4, v4, or is it? Wait, actually, now I can't remember what the structure was, but it's like there's 4 teams in a match. I think it's 16 players, 4 players in each team, which is a cool concept. I still haven't been able to play it because they only do Europe and US playtests, but it's a cool idea. I'm worried about it having a big enough player base to actually get enough matches to play, because that's 16 people in a match. That's a lot to ask for a brand new IP. That sounds cool, but would die fast. Well, I mean, if it has enough appeal, it could go well, but it's about getting that appeal first. The issue with hero shooters is that they're too hero and not enough shooter. TF2 is the only hero shooter that's a shooter. Well, you're probably thinking of Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals leans more into hero than it does into shooter. I think, just in case there are people here who are gonna be like, ugh, clicking off because this game was mentioned, but like, Concord struck a really, really good balance between hero and shooter in terms of like how much of it is hero abilities and stuff, and how much of it is shooter, because I think the gunplay in Concord was great. And I really liked the way the characters operated in that game. Maybe that's why it didn't click with people. Maybe what people want is more hero than shooter, and so they saw that and they were like, ooh. TF2 is literally a boomer shooter at its base. It feels completely different than all other games. Yeah, that's true. What I mean is that a regular shooter has changeable loadouts, whereas hero shooters have enforced loadouts per character. I see. I mean, Concord had like I think Concord, while not having like changeable loadouts necessarily, did have like decent amounts of customization. Like the variant stuff, and I guess maybe like the this might be stretching it a little bit, but like the crew bonuses, like playing as a certain character to get a bonus to how you play, and then playing a different character and using that bonus on them. Like, I don't know. I thought so many things about Concord was really, really good and just not appreciated. Concord was better because it encouraged changing characters mid-match. Very true. It heavily encouraged that. Which is a really good idea, to be honest. What's the point of having a huge roster of characters if you're only going to play as a few characters? Having a system that encourages you to play as multiple characters actively is a great idea. But, Also, the only hero shooter besides TF2 that has health packs. Yeah. That's true. And I think they had health packs because there were a bunch of ex-Halo devs at ex-Halo and Destiny devs on Concord, so they were thinking like Halo, because Halo has health packs, right? So that's probably where they brought the idea from their experience at on Halo and maybe Destiny. I haven't played Destiny, so I don't know if they have health packs in that, but I know it had a PvP mode at one point. Oh. You guys are so lucky that Nintendo put the Direct when they did, because you guys are getting 2 streams within 24 hours from me. I'm going to be reacting to the Direct, and then I'll be going to sleep, and then I'll be waking up in the morning and doing Undertale Yellow. Also, like 50% of TF2's mechanics, this is all going to sound like gibberish to you, C-tapping, surfing, air strafing, pogoing, sinking, damage surfing, and so on, were all unintentional bugs when they were first discovered, but are now recognized as vital parts of an average player's toolkits. Yeah, and I mean that's kind of like that seems to be a rare developer mindset nowadays, when like an unintended thing ends up being adopted and becoming like an actual part of how the game functions instead of being patched. Nowadays, developers kind of have that stuff locked down. Like, they have a very specific way they want things to work, and so if something goes against that, even if people find it good, it'll probably get patched. Other games either hardcode those or remove them, removing most skill expression to a single tap of a button that goes on a cooldown. And speaking of cooldowns, that's another thing I really, really loved about Concord. The only characters that had normal cooldown abilities were the characters that it made sense to be on a cooldown for. Like, there were characters in Concord who got their abilities back by playing aggressively. Like, Lennox was a great example. Oh, actually, Starchild was an amazing example, because, like, I think actually, no, Lennox is the better example. Lennox got his stims back after getting a kill, and then he got his knives back by killing an enemy and then going over to where they were killed and picking up a little, like drop box. So he, like, actually, quite literally restocks his knives, after killing them. And then, yeah, like, getting your like, heal, your regen heal back after a kill, it just felt so fucking satisfying. I really hope some kind of shooter in the future goes that route again, like having a system where, like, the way characters get their abilities back actually ties into their intended playstyle, because that was amazing. And I will never shut up about the synergy with Kips's kit. Kips's kit was amazing. The fact that it was like, throw down a camera, the camera activates when it detects an enemy and then becomes broken, and then you go over and recycle it, and that becomes grenade charges. So, like, you throw a camera, it detects an enemy, it becomes broken, you go to where you found, like, because they get revealed to you, you go over to them, you, like, EMP them so they can't use their abilities, and then you kill them, and then you go to that camera again, recycle it, get your grenades back, and oh, like, that's such a good, like, that just felt so incredibly satisfying to play. It was so good. Like, I've never played a game that had a synergy like that, and certainly not a hero shooter. It felt so awesome. People really didn't realize what they were missing out on. TF2 is still the only hero shooter Rip Rogue Company where weapon loadouts are actually a thing that matters. Weapon loadouts didn't used to be a thing for Rogue Company. It used to be that their loadouts were locked down, and then when they started shifting more towards casual. That's when they introduced the weapon swapping. TF2 is also the only hero shooter where ammo matters, to my knowledge. Makes sense. TF2 is also the only hero shooter where there isn't really a tank role. Heavy and Soldier aren't tanky like tanks in the other games. Chat, we are 10 minutes away from the direct. Heavy and Soldier are only tanky in that they just have a lot of health, which sounds similar but isn't. Yeah, Starchild had this really interesting thing going where he had one of the higher health totals. Like, the maximum was 300. One-Off and Amari had 300, but Starchild had 250. But he also had an ability that gives him, like, an insane amount of armor. Sorry, his passive gave him, like, Diamond Skin, which, while activating an ability, gave him, like, a shit ton of armor to the point of, like, you have to absolutely laser him for him to remove his shield and then start dealing damage to his HP again. So he had this weird thing of, like, he's only a tank when he rushes. Otherwise, he's, like, you know, somewhat... He's, like, 75% bulk, I guess. It was very interesting. Heavy has 2 times the health of an average class, but still gets one-tapped by Sniper and Spy. They don't have any damage resistances inbuilt. They can get some, but it's convoluted. TF2's only real tank is Hated, the Vaccinator. I didn't even know there was a character called the Vaccinator, so that goes to show my knowledge of fucking... That goes to show my knowledge of, TF2. I looked it up, and not including cosmetics, because they don't change gameplay, and the class with the least amount of possible unique letters is Engineer at 160. The most is Scout at 1200. The Vaccinator is a weapon Medic can equip. Oh, I thought it was an actual person. I see. Gotcha. That makes more sense. That the Medic would have a Vaccinator weapon. Or like, yeah, you called it a weapon. Cool. Fun fact, this remix of Cass's theme from Breath of the Wild was arranged by Yoko Shimomura, which is very cool. Yeah, we currently have music and shapes on the stream at the moment, before the direct starts. It gives the heal target 25% resistance to one of 3 damage types, and when Ubered, it's 75% resistance, and Uber charges super fast, so you constantly have it, and can make someone resist 2/3 of the damage types at the same time, using Uber and still healing the target. Yeah, that sounds very satisfying. From what little I've heard about Medic, it really sounds like Medic fulfills the like true Medic playstyle. The Vaccinator has a passive 35% resistance to one of 3 types on the Medic and his healing target. Those 3 are the 3 most common: Bullet, Explosive, and Fire. It's 35, not 25, I see. I love how, I forgot what his name is, but there was a guy who was, like, constantly insisting that there was going to be a Nintendo Direct in July, and, boy, it was 1 day away from being wrong. Literally the last day of the month. Like, by the time the Direct ends, there'll be 35 minutes left of, the 31st for me. And actually, over in New Zealand, it's already the next day. So if you live in New Zealand, it's like, it's not July anymore. It gives resistance to bullet, hit scan, explosive, and fire, meaning melee is the only counter, but good luck meleeing someone with a pocket medic. Yeah, that does sound like it would be virtually impossible, unless they're like really bad. There are counters because Huntsman arrows are untyped damage, so a Vac medic can still be one hit by a bow and arrow but can tank 4 rockets. The Vaxator is not cool, it's so fucking annoying and easy to use compared to other mediguns. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I was just reacting to what I was told. Yes, we have 5 minutes left. It has no real downside compared to the others, either taking longer to charge or not giving resistance. I see. The standard medigun gives 11 seconds of invulnerability, but it takes 40 seconds to charge. And what, the Vaccinator just has no charge on it? That's crazy. Oops, I paused it. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry, I was messaging someone. Vaccinator gives 75% resistance and charges in like 6 seconds and holds 4 charges. What the fuck? That sounds broken. Why is it that when I tab into Discord it pauses the stream? That's silly. Shouldn't do that. It's unfun to fight against. Fun fact, despite promotional material and first instinct, pocketing a heavy, pocketing meaning just focus healing one guy, is usually not the best. Heavies are just too slow to take full advantage of an uber push, and there's no read on... There's no reason to keep healing after he's fully overhealed, because then you're going to be stuck 5 miles behind front lines with a professional fat ass while your team is screaming for you. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna stop this music. Because the direct is about to start. It's weird that they're not giving us a countdown, because we're like a minute away from it starting. The other mediguns are the quick fix, faster Uber. All Uber does is heal very fast, an extra benefit of inheriting movement from who you heal. You rocket jump when the soldier does, and the Crits Krieg. Slightly fast charge that just gives critical hits on Uber. 50% of that is nonsense to me, because I played... Oh, here's the timer. I haven't played TF2 in like... I want to say like 7 years. So I've basically lost all of the information I ever knew. I know, I mean, I get the gist of, like, what a critical hit is, but, like, you know, anyway, it's time for the direct. TF2 is not going to get announced for the Switch 2, so this is not relevant. TF3. Oh, it's this intro again, so I guess they're gonna use this from now on. Guys, Shapes and Balls confirmed. Reconfirmed. Partner Showcase. Remember, third-party games only. Switch 2. Yeah, you told me. I'm very happy for you. Should I know what this is? Oh, is it a Monster Hunter game? Monster Hunter Stories 3. That's what I'm leaning towards at the moment.
Our ignorance is proving fatal. The encroachment threatens to drive our people out of house and home. But this divide has brought our two kingdoms to the brink of war.
And you are the sole Rathalos rider in Azuria.
My people have been driven into a corner.
I like the lighting. Lighting's nice. Makes the art style shine.
Can't afford not to go. Ratha! But it won't be for long.
Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection. Nice.
I can hear them. Two sounds.
Two dragons inside the same egg? That's strange. New dragon. Next year.
Hello everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo
I'm glad
Direct
you're not
Partner
gone.
Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our
This
publishing
voiceover
and
guy is still
development
here.
partners. What you just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection, launching on Nintendo Switch 2.
He's trying so hard to describe the game right now, and you guys just playing sound effects.
Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch system.
Wow, who would have thought?
Before a game is shown, you'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on here.
Cool. That's good to know.
If both logos are shown, the game will launch on both platforms. Okay, first up, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Okay.
Let the good times roll.
What's it called again? Katamari... Wait, no.
A brand new game
Shit.
in the Katamari Damacy
Oh yeah, it was
series is
Katamari
rolling onto
Damacy.
Nintendo
I,
Switch.
like, forgot what the name was. Once Upon a
Roll your
Katamari.
Katamari through historic eras like Edo Japan and more. It's a time-hopping trip through the ages to restore the universe for the king of
Dinosaurs,
all
that's fun.
cosmos. Use helpful items to roll your Katamari
Magnets,
like royalty,
man,
and customize
that'll make it
the Prince
easier.
and Cousins looks to your liking. In addition, roll out with friends in online multiplayer.
That's fun. I've never played Katamari Damacy, but I've seen people play it, and it just looks super
Plus,
goofy.
The iconic music is back with an
In, like, the
all-new
best way
soundtrack
possible.
featuring new and returning music artists from the series history.
That's cool.
Get ready to rock and roll, roll, roll through the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on
Damn,
Nintendo
coming out this
Switch
year.
October
In
24th.
3 months.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The dance floor
Oh,
is
well,
calling.
good thing they're getting this out of the way soon. We are muting this because it most likely has copyrighted music in it. In fact, I'm almost absolutely certain that it has copyrighted music in it. 40 hot new tracks. 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 40 hot Yeah, Rosé and Bruno Mars, that's right. That fucking song. Houdini by Dua Lipa. I have not heard a Dua Lipa song in like like 3 years. Is Madonna? Wait, Madonna's still making music? All Star by Smash Mouth. Well, I definitely can't play that. Counting Stars, One Republic. The Dance Floor is Calling. No, it's not. Well, if it's calling, I can't hear it. Or it's just not working on me. Team up in the new co-op party mode. Oh, guys, they did it. They finally added a new feature to this game after like 10 years. Can I unmute this yet? Nope. Now I can.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Battle Beyond.
Hey, nice. This is good.
Charge up and unleash your fighting spirit.
This is the
in
Switch 2
Dragon
version
Ball
they're
Sparking
showing right
Zero,
now.
The latest in the Arena Battler series. Enter the fray with over 180 fighters.
I don't think it's running at 60
Episode
FPS,
Battle
which is
Relive iconic
very
Dragon
disappointing.
Ball
Hopefully
stories
that's
from the
just
perspectives of 8 characters,
hopefully that's just
including
work in
Goku.
progress footage.
Or follow your
But
own
yeah, people
path and
love this
redefine
game,
history
so
with alternate versions of those
this
encounters.
is a good game to put on the Switch
In
and Switch
custom
2.
Battle mode, you choose the fighters, stages, and dialogue to create your own
Dragon
scenarios.
Ball has Goku.
Then share them online with players around
Holy shit,
the
it's
world.
Trunks and Piccolo.
Plus, now you can duke it out with motion controls using the Joy-Con 2.
Oh,
or
thank goodness there are
Joy-Con
motion
control.
controls
Immerse
in
yourself the
Dragon Ball
characters
Sparking
and
Zero
unleash
Switch 2
powerful
edition.
attacks. Get ready to
I love that the
shake
sound
the earth
effects actually
and
sound
break the
like
heavens when
they're from the anime. It's very cool.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero
November
launches on
14th.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
What if
systems
Goku was
November
trapped and
14th.
betrayed in the time
Pre-orders begin
chamber?
later today on Nintendo eShop. Time to get back to
There it
your
is.
roots.
They were talking about this like a bunch. Remastered Plants vs. Zombies 1. Hello, Crazy Dave. .28. Yeah, that leak from like 7 months ago. Crazy Dave is fixing the TV. See, I don't know how I feel about this, because like... Okay, so it looks... Wait, what the hell? Is it literally just like better textures? Multiplayer? Local co-op and PvP. October 23rd.
The club is yours.
No, yeah, the quality of the sprites is definitely significantly improved. As someone who has played Plants vs Zombies 1 fairly recently, that definitely is a remaster. Oh man, I'm so happy. FIFA, well sorry, FC. Man, I'm so happy.
Haven't seen that one before.
Oh man, that's so cool. Why is this screaming AI? It has stuff from the DS version. Neat.
Get reacquainted with these games.
Pac-Man? Repack?
Welcome to the party, Pac-Man!
What?
Yummy! Pac-Man World 2 is coming back, remade from scratch. Through forests
I thought this
or on ice.
came out like
use
not that long
fantastic
ago.
moves to clear stages in style.
Am I tripping?
And even take on
Or was it the first
powerful
game they
bosses.
remade? It's probably the
Plus,
first
now
game.
you can adventure with a pal in local co-op.
Oh boy, underwhelming co-op,
Pac-Man
my
World
favorite.
2 Repack launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Now, is that
September
physical
26th.
version actually
Pre-orders begin
a game
later today
keycard, or is it a
on
proper
Nintendo
physical?
eShop.
That's the big question.
Lead your party of black
Final
mages,
Fantasy IX, right?
dragoons, and
Or-
other allies
or is it
to
Final
victory
Fantasy
in the
Tactics?
beloved strategy RPG, Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, okay, it's Final Fantasy
reborn with
Tactics.
newly added elements.
That may just look like VV, that's all.
The game is now fully voiced and adds brand new
Nice.
dialogue between characters.
That's cool.
But still, I know that he and I are different.
As
And they're
well as
British.
new difficulty options, a feature to review story events, and more.
Cool.
Final Fantasy Tactics. The
Comes out on the
Ilias
30th of
Chronicles
September.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and
Only
Nintendo
2 months
Switch,
away.
September 30th. Pre-orders begin later
Now,
today
can you please
on
specify
Nintendo
whether
eShop.
the physic... No, they're not going
When the
to.
clock strikes midnight, shadows
Persona
emerge
3
and the dark
Reload.
hour begins.
Yep, this was also
Step into the
rumored.
shoes of a high school student who, together
Nice.
with his friends, awakens the supernatural power of Persona. Attend
I'm not
class
surprised by
and
this at all.
explore the
Look,
city
this was
during the
very
day
heavily
as
rumored.
you forge bonds with every interaction. Then, battle through the mysterious Tower of Tartarus and strategically take down rampaging shadows at night.
Persona.
Enter the dark hour and seal
I
your
still
fate
haven't
when
played Reload. I have it on
Persona 3
PS5,
Reload
but I still haven't
launches on
played
the
it.
Nintendo Switch 2
October
system,
23rd.
October 23rd.
Only on Switch 2, which makes
Pre-orders
sense.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, okay. Is this a big deal? Oh, yep. Yeah, Age of Imprisonment. Okay, I was right. We are seeing it. There's a big-ass helmet.
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs. Until Hyrule itself is no more.
Why does the quality of that recording sound weird?
Be that as it may, we face it together.
Also, don't worry about the footage. The game does play at 60 FPS. They've already confirmed it. Like they showed other footage.
From Hyrule of all places.
Whoa, 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 whoa! We're seeing their faces. We saw her face at
There is
least.
danger here. Enormously so.
Do we have a release date? Hello? What is this? It should be coming out this year. Is this Minoru's construct? That's what it looked like. No release
That was
date?
the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of
We'll
Imprisonment.
probably have to wait until September
We hope You're
then.
looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led to the Legend of Zelda.
They said
Tears
it.
of the Kingdom
Canonical.
game
It's
when it
not-
launches this winter.
No time travel
We'll share more
shenanigans.
information on this title in the future. Let's
Yeah, we'll have to wait
continue
until
with some more
September.
games coming to Nintendo
Bummer.
Switch 2. The realest Madden
Oh,
ever,
thank God.
built for Sundays.
I'm joking, of course.
It's
I
game time.
I don't give a
Kick
shit.
off your journey to become an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet.
Oh, look, he's hitting the gritty. That's how you know it's dynamic.
Playstyles. Immerse yourself in authentic team traditions and strategize.
Don't worry,
playmaking
they'll
decisions
show-
with newly added
they'll
features to lead your
show,
team to victory.
They'll show
All
Silksong
built from real
just later.
NFL data.
So cool, so cool, so cool, so
Choose
cool,
from 3
so cool.
archetypes to begin your coaching legacy. Or become your favorite NFL
I love how the-
coach, each with their
I love
own
how
strategies.
the quality of the character
Customize
models
your
has
game
not
plan by
improved in the last
selecting
5
new
years because
abilities
it's basically
each
hit a
week that offer
ceiling.
different tactical advantages. Then level them up to fine-tune your plays.
Oh my god, that's
Compete on the
fucking
gridiron.
crazy! Look at this snow! Holy shit!
EA Sports Madden NFL 26 touches down on Nintendo Switch 2, August 14th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A cozy campfire is calling.
Is it now?
Calling all camping enthusiasts. Build campfires. in this
Chillin' by the
cozy
Fire by
fire-building
Oink
sim.
Games.
Chop wood, arrange the pieces, then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames properly, they'll fizzle out.
Immersive campfire
To stoke
sim.
your campfire, place logs based on the fire
You
strength.
gotta do it
Let
just
enough
right.
oxygen flow through and
The
maintain
campfire
the
physics
right
are
amount of
crazy
heat.
in this game.
Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames.
Can I
And when you want to create an even
self-immolate?
bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need. So roast some marshmallows or set off fireworks.
Man, it's been so
to
long
light
since
up
I
the
last
sky.
roasted marshmallows over a fire.
You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions. But try mastering your campfire making skills first. With a compatible USB
Oh, thank
camera,
God there's...
you can enjoy each
It's
other's
not e-
company around the
Doesn't look very
campfire.
good, does it?
You might even strike up some interesting conversations. Relax and stay a while. When Chillin' by the Fire sparks to life on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Oh, shadow drop. There's the first shadow drop of the stream.
Fight battles big and small in these games.
Sizzle reel.
Apex Legends is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wow, who could have seen that coming?
Squad up and survive
It's almost as if Apex
19
Legends
other
is already
teams
on the
in
Switch
Battle
1.
Royale.
It'll actually
Or show
run
off your
decently
skills
now.
in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating
I dropped off
game
Apex a
modes.
long time ago though, so I
Plus,
don't
both
care.
Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance. Build your crew and aim for
Hello,
victory
Newcastle.
when Apex Legends launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 5th, along with the new season, Showdown.
That makes sense.
To cure a witch's illness,
You miss Apex
Time
Legends, so
Familiar
no.
embarks on a grand adventure
But look, you can play as a rat
with your magical froggy backpack in tow.
with a frog
You
backpack.
can
Okay,
climb,
peak, basically.
pull, and even swing to greater
This
heights.
genuinely looks really
Explore
funny
this
though,
vast
like
world
fun in a
and
good way.
gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4 players can
4-player
journey
co-op in
together
the mouse game.
online co-op.
Hell yeah.
A little mouse's magnificent adventure begins when Hella launches on Nintendo
Next
Switch
year.
2 next year. Explore a galaxy
There's Star Wars
full of
Outlaws. That
opportunity.
makes sense. They already
Embark
said
on
this
a
was going to
journey
come
across
out.
the iconic galaxy far, far away in this open-world action-adventure game, taking place between the
This
events
game came
of
out,
The Empire
like,
Strikes
September
Back
last
and
year.
Return of the Jedi films.
But it's coming
You'll
out to
take on the
Switch 2
role of
now.
Kay Vess, who, along with her companion Nyx, is fighting for her freedom.
This game apparently
Explore
didn't sell
distinct
very well.
locations, both new and familiar,
I think the
as
like
you
CEO
fight,
said, "Oh, we're
steal,
hoping
and
that putting this
outwit
game on
your
the Switch
way
2
through
will
the
revive
galaxy's
it."
crime syndicates and gain the means to start a new life. Traverse through space by ship on Kay's Trailblazer, or by land on her S-57.
I thought it would be like an
Cardinal
RPG,
Speeder,
which it isn't, so I
and take
probably
on
won't get
quests
it.
that blend stealth and shooting with some puzzle-solving mini-games in between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights as you travel across the Outer Rim, and get ready to live the life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws
They showed
launches on
so
Nintendo
little like
Switch 2,
combat in that. They
September 4th.
mostly showed
Pre-orders
dialogue,
are
which is
available
very
now on
bizarre.
Nintendo eShop. Survive the future. Salvage the past.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you do in that game. I didn't really pay much attention to it.
As an agent
Ooh, I like
of
the
a secret
synth.
collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse to uncover the
Metroid
mysteries
Prime
of this
7.
world.
This looks cool.
In the future, dangerous creatures born from the remnants of humanity prowl the wasteland. You'll need to craft ammo and supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies.
Don't waste your ammo.
Don't let your guard down after defeating them. If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form. So act quickly to dispose of
Brutal
enemies.
enemies, Mario crossover.
You'll also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past.
What? That's a
you can
bit fucked
strengthen
up.
your own abilities.
I'm going to suck out your essence now.
However,
Now that you've
there's a price to pay.
poured your heart
You'll
out.
be haunted by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality.
Yeah, who would have thought? That's crazy. I can't imagine doing that would...
What caused the world to collapse?
What caused me to
And
start
what's the
sucking
true
people's
mission
essence?
You've been tasked with? Chronos, the new dawn.
Oh, this is Chronos
launches
the
on
New
Nintendo
Dawn. I'd been
Switch
hearing
2,
about this game, but I'd never
September
seen any gameplay. Okay.
5th. The dragons of the East and West clash.
Yakuza Kiwami 2.
極道の世界で竜と呼ばれる男は一匹でええんですわ。
I mean, this makes sense, because Kiwami 1 was on the Switch 1.
Yakuza Kiwami 2 is brawling its way onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Love this song.
Orocho, Tokyo, Sotenbori, Osaka, two prolific entertainment districts in Japan, where the former
Hello,
dragon of
Daigo.
Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu, faces down the dragon of Kansai, Ryuji Goda.
よっしゃ思う存分暴れたね
Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls. Duke it out using your fists, weapons, and everything else at your disposal.
Kiwami 2 removing the random other
Plus,
area in
there's
Osaka
still
that was never
plenty
seen
else to
again
do
is still
around the
funny to me.
cities. Enjoy darts, karaoke, and even golf.
Seeing Nintendo inputs
There's
on
no
karaoke
shortage
looks
of
so
things to
bizarre.
do.
Hello, Majima.
関東の極道組織の存亡が
It's interesting they're only showing
Between two
Japanese.
dragons
Does that
begins
mean
when
there's not going to be an English dub?
Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 13th.
Also, new logo? That doesn't look like the logo.
Yakuza Kiwami, the story that launched the Epic series, is also launched
Ooh.
on Switch 2 the same day.
Nice, a Switch 2 edition of Kiwami 1, that's good.
And additional language support.
Yeah, okay. I just thought maybe they would add English dubs because Zero
There are
did, but
plenty more games
yeah.
heading to Nintendo
Guess they're
Switch
just
and
re-releases.
Nintendo Switch 2. Let's take a quick look.
that's cool though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad that Borderlands 4 is in the sizzle reel. Did you guys know that Borderlands 4 is only going to run at 30 FPS and lower on the Switch 2? They can't even guarantee solid 30 FPS. It's going to dip to like 20. Do not play Borderlands 4 on the Switch 2 if you can afford not to. Wait, is that a DLC for Hello Kitty Island Adventure or a separate game? There's Romancing Saga 2. There's always a Romancing Saga game in these directs. Shinobi Art of Vengeance. There's a demo today, that's cool. Oh man, pre-orders start today. Get ready for sub 30 FPS gameplay, guys.
Before we go, we've got two more games to show you. Please
Okay.
take a look.
What are the last two announcements? Is this Octopath Zero? This looks like Octopath Zero.
To travel a road spanning centuries. From here, heroes set out on a journey of hope.
Yeah, hopefully Silksong is the last one.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG brought to life in
Oh.
HD 2D.
Wait, it's an action RPG in HD 2D. That's cool.
This is Philadelphia, a continent overrun.
It just
by
made me think of
beasts
Philadelphia.
tribes. A spell of safekeeping
Yeah, it's pronounced
is
Square Enix.
all that protects humanity's sole bastion.
Yeah, it's not
Kingdom
pronounced
of
Enix, it's
Unity.
pronounced Enix.
One fateful day, a set of ruins.
Because
is
to my knowledge,
discovered in
Enix is an
wilds
actual word.
Beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves
Elliot.
the kingdom to investigate.
Ooh, I like the portraits.
What adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
Wow, what an original name.
Together,
Faye the
duo
Fairy. They really
venture
thought hard
beyond
about
the
that one.
kingdom's protection into the great wide world. During
Seiken
your journey,
Densetsu
you'll
4.
come face to face with all sorts of foes. In battle, study your opponent's moves carefully and find opportunities to strike.
Yeah, this looks cool.
Fight with swords for
A HD
kicks and
2D
bow
action
and
RPG
strikes.
is pretty cool.
bows and arrows to target enemies from afar, chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer, and more. There are 7 weapon types in total, but that's not all.
The gimmick
You
of
can
Seiken
also
Densetsu was
strengthen your
being
weapons by
RPGs with
equipping
action
different
combat. Oh, there you go.
combinations of magicite. Try out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that
It's funny they
works
still
for
haven't
you.
said the name of the game yet. I'm assuming it's Octopath Zero, but they're
Your
also only
fairy
showing one
companion,
character,
Faye,
so it
can
might not even
also
be
attack
Octopath Zero.
and pick up items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or
And teleport.
2 players can
Oh,
control them
that's
at the same
2-player,
time.
okay.
You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure. Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will span 1,000 years.
What's it called?
The Adventures of Elliot. The Millennium Tale
Quite literally,
launches
The
on
Adventures of
Nintendo
Elliot.
Switch 2 next
Year. Neat.
After today's presentation,
Oh, cool.
a debut demo will be available.
That's
And there
very
will be an upcoming
rare.
survey to gather
A
player
demo
feedback.
right when the game is first announced. That's interesting. It's not.
In the beginning,
It's not Silk
there
Song.
was nothing. Everything began with the
It's-
birth of Orsa, mother of all.
This isn't
She
Dragon Quest.
created
No,
our
sorry.
world, the land
No.
of
Hang on.
Orstera.
Okay, this is Octopath Traveler 0. I'm gonna unsilk. It's very surprising. They have a demo.
Are you heading out on your journey?
They have a playable
Yes,
demo
I
in.
suppose the time is right.
They have a playable demo at Gamescom. Why did they not do something before then?
Come to join your little lighting ceremony.
You have a death wish?
So we have an HD, a new Octopath Traveler, and then a HD 2D action RPG.
Are you going to rebuild Wishfire?
It's coming out before the Rogue Ally 2, so like, just tell us when. Yeah. It's very bizarre.
Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
That's a lot of people.
Octopath Traveler.
And that's coming out this
is
year,
available
December
on December
4th. Wow,
4th,
okay.
2025.
That's crazy.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Can't wait for them to announce a Silk Song delay in 2 months. There were some good announcements in this, though. Like, I don't know how I feel about the Plants vs. Zombies remaster, because if it's... I'm assuming it's literally only EA getting the money from that, and I don't know if I want to give EA my money for PopCap's work, but... a Switch 2 version of Kiwami 1 and also Kiwami 2 is pretty cool. I'm very surprised there's no Silk Song, because like, what? It's apparently going to come out in like October at the latest. So I guess they're waiting for the September Direct, but we might not even get a September Direct because this was like a super late presentation. Like, this was essentially supposed to be the June Direct, but we didn't get a June Direct. This is what we got instead. Very last day of July, partner showcase. So I would hope that means we're getting a September Direct, or like, I don't know, maybe an October Direct at this point. Maybe they want there to be 3 months between each presentation, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, that was a pretty cool presentation. That was about what I was expecting to see. I'm just surprised by the lack of Silk Song, to be honest. We got spoiled from that like little clip of Silk Song in the Switch 2 Direct, because that kind of gave us the impression that we were going to start seeing more of it, but we still have not seen anything of it since then. So, okay. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. For some, like, my Twitch viewer widget on my Stream Deck isn't working for some reason, so I need to check how many viewers I have right now. Three viewers. Yeah, that's enough to go raid somebody. Who should we raid? Let's have a look at who's live at the moment that I follow. Looks like D-Guns just finished reacting to the direct himself, so we could raid him. He's only got 6 viewers. Schlen is streaming as well. This is like the first time I think I've been streaming at the same time as Schlen. You guys probably don't even remember Schlen. Schlen was somebody who like raided me back when I was playing Master Detective Archives Raincode. So like fucking ages ago, like 2023, but she was pretty cool for that. Looks like she just reacted to the direct, and then she's also going to do art. I will say, though, that D-Guns does have the least viewers, so we should go raid him, give him the support. So, yeah, let's go do that. That's going to do it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. In approximately 7.5 hours, I'll be streaming again with Undertale Yellow, so you won't have to wait too long for another stream. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to send you over to D-Guns. Let me just make sure I spelled it correctly, because... Yep, I spelled it correctly. Okay, cool. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Wait, are there only one... Oh, no, okay, good. I thought there was only one person watching now. Okay, cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Once again, you won't have to wait very long for the next stream. We'll be playing Undertale Yellow. Maybe finishing the neutral run. Let's hope the raid actually works for me this time. Oh, it didn't work for you last time? That's weird. Okay, well, let's see if it works this time. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.